Hey guys, so let's play Conveyor Sushi Restaurant. If you're new here, yes, play if you want. But first, comment uh comment the word me so you can join the game with me. Okay? Conveyor Sushi Restaurant. Okay guys, so I like to be the sushi chef. Now, let me make the boba first. Oh, yeah. Which flavor do you want? Strawberry? Pink. Sour, kiwi. I don't know what this is. Lychee, Earl Grey, honey, ocean, persimmon, brown sugar, strawberry, matcha, or orange. Do you want ocean or brown sugar? Oh, great! You chose brown sugar. Yeah. And this. Okay. Let me just put it inside. Food. Yum. Yum. Sushi. Oh, deep. Roll sauce. Mango. Secondary sauce. Mango. Filling. Avocado. Egg. Shampoo. And put it inside. Okay. It's mine. Okay. Four tips. Sun weeks. This song will come. It's very creepy. Okay, so let's play a different game. Titanic or Ship Simulator. I think let's should do this. My God. Ooh. Developer. Okay. Okay, let's play this game. Okay, how can I join this thing? Oh my god, how can I? Oh, whoa! How am I flying? Wait, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, what do we do? Guys, can you find the green seat so I can drive it? Please, come on. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Come on, tell me, where is it? Oh, there. Thank you. Oh. Eu ter o cheiro da toda estrada. Eu sabia sério e uma chama de uma chapania. There's no poo-poo.
So what did you do there?
Whoever will get fired. Yeah. And why is Canido doing so?
So we're gonna have to cut our hair later, okay? Maybe?
No.
Huh?
Huh?
You're coming with me later, okay?
Yeah?
Cut our hair.
Yes.
So we'll be pogy. Move forward.
Daddy, feel something.
Yeah, yeah.
It's poo-poo.
Ew.
Because you didn't wipe it.
Yeah. It's raw. Wear this first. Where's your t-shirt? There's your t-shirt and your pants, okay. Yum, yum, yum. Where did we just we're going later? You wanna do one mat now? Louis? Why one mat. Please,
I wish I could be a princess.
With Donna and C-sharp, let's go.
Phew. Close one. I almost got caught.
By who?
By Daddy. It's in. Oof. Okay. More. Let's do the ocean experience. I go ship. Let's try this again. Okay, good. Let's go. Okay. What is going on here? Don't go, man. La la la, mama, mama, la la la. 我就走吗？ Okay, let's do make a wish. Okay, so this is the place that we met for today. Oh yeah. Okay, what is house? This is small. Let me search massive. Whoa! It's so cool. It's massive. This will be my butt. Hey! Yo! You're supposed to. My God. Yeah. Bye. Massive. No. Killer.
Stop acting rude.
Give me bread with peanut butter, please.
Just bread with peanut butter?
Yeah.
Okay. Give it a kiss first.
Okay.
Have you?
Love you.
Let's find out which back-to-school snack causes cavities. Edible Starburst glue? It's melted Starburst in glue form. Mmm. Edible frozen syrup slime? Whoa. Mmm. Bubblegum. I'm going back to school, so I'm making 7 secret snacks to help you survive the entire school day cavity-free. Starting with art class, which is our first of 7 different classes. It's time to head into school on the pink Barbie bus. But first, let's get building. Perfect drop. With the Barbie bus complete, let's give it a bite. Whoa, that was delicious! Starburst is one of my favorite candies, but if you get caught eating it in class, you get sent to cavity detention. Definitely don't want that, so let me show you the
Yay.
ultimate snack.
My
Yeah,
God,
grab some
peanut butter.
glue sticks, pop off the lid,
Thank
twist
you,
the glue
Ate.
all
Love
the way
you.
to the top. Remove this purple glue. Definitely don't eat it. Wash the inside of this tube. Once the tube's completely clean, add the Starburst to hot boiling water. Once they're soft and squishy, scoop them out and then glue them in the tube. Give it a good old twist and it should look something like this. It's a rainbow Starburst glue stick. Smells pretty fruity. Let's see how it tastes.
You're so small.
Oh yeah, that's insane. No teacher even found out I ate from the glue stick. At the end of each class, I'll be getting a report card. And if I fail, I'll be sent immediately to cavity detention. So stick to the end to see if this dentist can make it through a full day of school. Crayola usually makes markers, but they also make gummies. So let's give them a try. We got sour belts, plasticky, sour. That was a tough one to swallow. Don't like them. Sour neon gummies. It tastes like crayon wax. And regular gummy bears. They look like normal gummy bears. But they're super hard to squish. These things are super chewy. Someone must have left them out. Next time you're in a sticky situation, instead of using tape, Hubba Hubba. Grab yourself some Hubba Bubba bubble tape. You choose in the comments down below, blue or pink. Blue it is. And now just like that, you got yourself a Hubba Bubble bubblegum tape that you can hide as Scotch tape. Now that's some classroom magic that teachers will never know. Infinite supply of bubblegum. Oh yeah. That's very good. Time to see how well bubble tape works as tape. It works. Subscribe. This may look like normal Elmer's glue. But in reality, it's 2-ingredient frozen slime. To make it, all you need is corn syrup, edible glitter, and some time in the freezer. It's so sticky, but glue. You may think these are real crayons, but in reality, this is taffy with raspberry, chowie, and a palette flavoring. Let's see how they taste. It smells exactly like a crayon. Oh, once again, they got the flavor spot on with the real thing. Now that we're done with that nasty taffy, let's try out the Crayola bubble gum. Smells like sour apple. Take a look at this. It actually looks like a crayon this time. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah. It stretches like cheese. Doesn't taste that good of gum, but it's definitely better than chewing on a crayon. Now the next time you make a mistake on your exam, don't you worry. Pull out the squashies. It's candy from the UK that looks like an eraser. But it tastes like blue raspberry. You're never supposed to run with scissors, but they're safe to run with these because it's actually chocolate. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I think I cut the roof of my mouth. Time for some emergency gummy Band-Aids. Ah, it hurts. This day is not getting any better. Hopefully this will help. Ah, much better. Edible markers. Let's see what we can draw and bring to life. I got myself some edible paper, which is made from pressed powdered sugar. Fecla. Time for the relish. Now that's one magical looking hot dog drawing. Let's see if I can bring it into real life. Whoa! It turned it into an actual hot dog wiener schnitzel. No, I'm okay. No water needed. But what I do think, I deserve an award for being a magician. And for that, I deserve a subscribe. But now if you want an edible pen and paper on the go, check these out. It comes with a pink and blue sour slime writer and a pad of paper. So you can write out your own report card. I gave myself an A in art, but stick around to see what I actually get. It's disclosing time. Let's see how well I can brush my teeth in art class. Crayola Mystery Licks, a lollipop that stains your teeth. Smells a bit chalky, but let's give it a taste. That's super sour. Ooh. Now that my teeth are stained, let's check the before results. Time to get brushed. I'll have to endure will get worse in art class. Ooh. That looks wicked. I don't want to try these, but I have no choice, so let's try out the world's most sour candy. Pretty nervous. Oh! My mouth has been violated. It's time for history class, so let's talk about the evolution of toothbrushes. Whoa, I'm getting sucked into the portal. What year is it? The Miswak, a 7,000-year-old natural toothbrush made from the Salvador persica tree. Ancient club. This toothbrush has anti-thousands was an era of collaboration was released, and Colgate had a persica tree. In the 1940s, the first commercial mass-produced toothbrush was released, and Colgate had its first fluoride toothpaste. In the 70s, they released the first ever electric toothbrush. Groovy Glob. The 2000s was an era of collaborations, like the TMNT and Pokemon brush. In 2015, we started to see toothbrushes evolve, and they're still getting better each year. Barbie Glob. Time for the best period. Let's head to the lunchroom. Let's see what's on the menu. Huh? Braces? Here's how to get through school lunch with braces. Comment down below which color I should use. We got the brackets on the wire. Let's glue them on. Let's get feasting. Up first, Lunchable. Now that's one quadruple stack sandwich. That was stackably delicious. Let's see what the cafeteria's serving today. It looks stacked. Juice barrels? We got the bulgur and smiley flies.
What are you laughing about?
I'm a Mr. Happy Potato. Please don't eat me. I'll cry if you eat me. Ooh, a ketchup potato? Don't mind if I do. Thank you. And now for the main course, a pretty stale, ugly-looking cheese bulgur. Stale as a rock. Make sure to stick to the end because I'll be surviving 24 hours with these braces. Uncrustable PB&J. A perfectly filled jelly sandwich. Dunkaroos. I've never had these before, so I'm pretty excited to try them out. I wonder what they're gonna taste like. Ooh, they look like mini Oreos, and we got the frosting on the inside, so let's scoop some up. I think better than an Oreo because you can control the amount of frosting. The only issue is, come take a closer look, I got Dunkaroos stuck in my brackets. That's not good. I still got some Dunkaroos stuck in my brackets, but let's feast on the next item. Now that I have a bunch of doo-doo cacas stuck in my brackets after that lunch, let me show you the ultimate way to brush your teeth when you're at school. You're gonna want to start off with water flossing. Yeah, this one's definitely a bit too big for school. I recommend a small one. After water flossing, the next best dental item is a toothbrush travel kit, like this one from PureProp. Let's open it up and see what we got. A mini toothbrush that you can build, a super cute tiny tube of toothpaste, and a tiny interdental toothbrush. Take a look at how small these little bristles are. It's perfect for in between your brackets. Tiny glove. This is Dental Digest. Let's get brushing in the classroom. Now that's one Dental Digest way to keep your braces clean this school year. Hey! Time to arm up for battle. Time for the ultimate food fight. Loaded up with some frozen candy. Ooh! Oh no! For the tension today, we got the world's hottest chip. This is gonna be a tough one. One bite. Doesn't even taste good. Okay, it's time for my next class. What is it? Reading class? I don't need to know how to read. All I need to know is Fact Lab, how to brush your teeth, subscribe. Now it's time for, whoa, science class. This is my favorite class, so let's have some fun. Before I show you how to make edible slime, let's make elephant toothpaste. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Safety glasses on. Let's make elephant toothpaste. 2 milliliters of soap, 0.25 milliliters of water. We're gonna add 7.5 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. The activating ingredient, potassium iodide. Dissolve it in a little bit of water. 3, 2, 1. Whoa!
Daddy, I want Yakult.
This is the tiny
I
one.
want
Now let's
Yakult.
see what happens with the medium
Yeah,
one.
please.
Whoa! Whoa! 3, 2. Before I drop this in, let me explain what's going on in this reaction. When you mix hydrogen peroxide and potassium iodide together, you get the rapid release of oxygen gas. Since we added soap to the mix, the gas is trapped in the form of bubbles, resulting in a foamy explosion that looks like this. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. No turning back. Whoa! It's massive! They call it toothpaste, but it's definitely not safe to use. But this edible slime recipe is safe to eat. First ingredient is tapioca powder. Second bag, our next ingredient is the blue citrus jelly. Next, we gotta add 200 milliliters of water. After it's microwave mixed and cooled down for quite some time, you'll get a slime that looks like this. It's more of like a pizza dough than a slime, but it looks pretty good. That's a win. This edible slime looks quite delicious, not so much nutritious. Let's head on to our science brushing routine. Instead of disclosing time, we're gonna use a bacteria science kit to collect a sample of the bacteria found in my mouth. One oral swab and a tiny dish to collect the bacteria, which is called an agar petri dish.
Christmas.
Take a look at my oral swab. It's pink from all the disclosing tablets. Let's apply the swab to the dish to collect the sample. Now let's take a closer look. While your mouth is filled with over 6 billion different types of bacteria, some are good, but the bad ones like Streptococcus mutans and lactobacilli cause cavities. So let's see what brushing can do. Arm & Hammer Advanced White Toothpaste with baking soda. Fact Club. This is Dental Digest. Let's keep brushing.
Yeah.
Time to take a look at the after results. With the brand new petri dish, let's see what the results show. After waiting 24 hours for the bacteria to incubate, let's take a closer look. There's definitely still bacteria there, but don't worry because there's good and bacteria in your mouth. The importance of brushing is to break the plaque biofilm where cavity-causing bacteria reside. After brushing, there's a significant reduction in cavity-causing bacteria in my swab, which means I passed science class. Now it's time for your Dental Digest Pro Tip. If you've ever bitten into a popsicle and felt tooth sensitivity, this one's for you. You're gonna want to reach for a toothpaste with potassium nitrate. This key ingredient in the toothpaste helps calm the nerves in your teeth and block the pain signals from reaching your brain. After school snack time. We got bagel bites. They're perfect little bagels turned into pizzas. Burn my bones. Takis. These red fiery chips are pretty delicious, but right now my mouth is still on fire, so I don't really know if I want. Mountain Dew Summer Freeze. Oh, I miss summer. Woo! Now it's time for my favorite class, the After School Dental Club. It's time for the brushing lab, where I'm gonna see if I can pass DD University and clean my teeth. But first, it's disclosing time. Let's check the before results. Today we're gonna be testing out the Oral-B IO Series 5. It comes with the handle, one spare bristle head. It comes with 5 smart, intelligent modes: sensitive, super sensitive, whitening, and intense. Can't forget the travel case, where you can brush your teeth anytime, anywhere, all the time. It's also got a pretty sleek wireless charger that you just plug in right here. One of the best-selling toothpaste, Marvis Mint. Let's see what all the hype's about. Appropriate glob size. This is Dental Digest. Let's get brushing. Let's check the after results. Those are some super clean results. Today I'm at my orthodontist getting braces. The procedure was pretty quick and I ended up choosing glue and paste. I'll be wearing braces for the next 24 hours, busting some of the most common braces myths.
Okay. Now it's chicken and
I'll also be eating some of the most crazy, satisfying foods to see if I'll break any of my practice. Stick to the end because I'll be showing you the best routine to clean your braces. This is gonna be a hard video. I have a list already and I can barely talk. You can't play sports with braces. Up first, soccer. Up next, golf. Braces will interfere with radio signals. Look at this ancient piece of technology. Do you hear that? That's scary. I hear something. It's coming in. Guys, plugging in the lights and wearing braces will get you electrocuted. Let's try it out. Oh,
This is the viral from eating ASMR. Ew, it sounds like yummy. Makes me goosebumps, but let's eat this. Of course, no from egg. It's the chia seed. It looks like this. Then tell me to boil some water, put the seed in the bowl, then pour the hot water after it. Now just wait for 5 minutes. Don't forget to stir it up. Actually, there is no tutorial for this. I just created my own. Let it no water with the chia seed, and then I'm gonna put the corn syrup. Pour it, squeeze it to the bowl, then mix. Now you can eat this. And we also need an empty bowl of water. Let's put all of these to the bottle. I'm actually scared it's not gonna work because I create this recipe, but maybe it works. Turn it upside down. Look at this. Ew. So now I'm gonna put it to the fridge to let it frozen. Maybe it takes 1 day. I'll be back tomorrow. This is the viral from eating ASMR.
뿌떼.
아이스크림,
아이스크림,
커피,
커피,
핫워터,
핫와터,
믹스,
믹스,
아이스,
아이스,
앤 밀크.
and milk. Super refreshing. That's right.
Today we're making watermelon popping boba. Let's take a bite. Get your watermelon and we're going to cut out the top. I need to make a hole that fits my mixer perfectly. It should be perfectly empty. Combine your watermelon juice with sodium alginate and blitz. Pour it through a sieve. We're gonna let this chill. Get your blender again and add some calcium chloride. This is the bath we're gonna make the popping boba in. Blitz. And let this chill too. They've chilled, so let's make some boba. All you need is a dropper and a small spoon. Dip your spoon in the calcium. Get your watermelon. Drop your watermelon mixture in there. They kind of look like giant pimples. Get your empty watermelon and we're gonna fill it up. Today we're making watermelon popping boba. Let's take a bite. Get your watermelon and we're gonna cut out the top. I need to make a hole that fits my mixer perfectly. It should be perfectly empty. Combine your watermelon juice with sodium alginate and blitz. Pour it through a sieve. We're gonna let this chill. Get your blender again and add some calcium chloride. This is the bath we're gonna make the popping boba in. Blitz. And let this chill too. They've chilled, so let's make some boba. All you need is a dropper and a small spoon. Dip your spoon in the calcium. Get your watermelon. Drop your watermelon mixture in there. They kind of look like giant pimples. Get your empty watermelon and we're gonna fill it up. Today we're making watermelon popping boba. Let's take a bite. Get your watermelon and we're gonna cut out the top. I need to make a hole that fits my mixer perfectly. It should be perfectly empty. Combine your watermelon juice with sodium alginate and blitz. Pour it through a sieve. We're gonna let this chill. Get your blender again and add some calcium chloride. This is the bath we're gonna make the popping boba in. Blitz. And let this chill too. They've chilled, so let's make some boba. All you need is a dropper and a small spoon. Dip your spoon in the calcium. Get your watermelon. Drop your watermelon mixture in there. They kind of look like giant pimples. Get your empty watermelon and we're gonna fill it up. Today we're making watermelon popping boba. Let's take a bite. Get your watermelon and we're gonna cut out the top. I need to make a hole that fits my mixer perfectly. It should be perfectly empty. Combine your watermelon juice with sodium alginate and blitz. Pour it through a sieve. We're gonna let this chill. Get your blender again and add some calcium chloride. This is the bath we're gonna make the popping boba in. Blitz. And let this chill too. They've chilled, so let's make some boba. All you need is a dropper and a small spoon. Dip your spoon in the calcium. Get your watermelon. Drop your watermelon mixture in there. They kind of look like giant pimples. Get your empty watermelon and we're gonna fill it up. Today we're making watermelon popping boba. Let's take a bite. Get your watermelon and we're gonna cut out the top. I need to make a hole that fits my mixer perfectly. It should be perfectly empty. Combine your watermelon juice with sodium alginate and blitz. Pour it through a sieve. We're gonna let this chill. Get your blender again and add some calcium chloride. This is the bath we're gonna make the popping boba in. Blitz. And let this chill too. They've chilled, so let's make some boba. All you need is a dropper and a small spoon. Dip your spoon in the calcium. Get your watermelon. Drop your watermelon mixture in there. They kind of look like giant pimples. Get your empty watermelon and we're gonna fill it up. Today we're making watermelon popping boba. Let's take a bite. Get your watermelon and we're gonna cut out the top. I need to make a hole that fits my mixer perfectly. It should be perfectly empty. Combine your watermelon juice with sodium alginate and blitz. Pour it through a sieve. We're gonna let this chill. Get your blender again and add some calcium chloride. This is the bath we're gonna make the popping boba in. Blitz. And let this chill too. They've chilled, so let's make some boba. All you need is a dropper and a small spoon. Dip your spoon in the calcium. Get your watermelon. Drop your watermelon mixture in there. They kind of look like giant pimples. Get your empty watermelon and we're gonna fill it up. Today we're making watermelon popping boba. Let's take a bite. Get your watermelon and we're gonna cut out the top. I need to make a hole that fits my mixer perfectly. It should be perfectly empty. Combine your watermelon juice with sodium alginate and blitz. Pour it through a sieve. We're gonna let this chill. Get your blender again and add some calcium chloride. This is the bath we're gonna make the popping boba in. Blitz. And let this chill too. They've chilled, so let's make some boba. All you need is a dropper and a small spoon. Dip your spoon in the calcium. Get your watermelon. Drop your watermelon mixture in there. They kind of look like giant pimples. Get your empty watermelon and we're gonna fill it up. Today we're making watermelon popping boba. Let's take a bite. Get your watermelon and we're gonna cut out the top. I need to make a hole that fits my mixer perfectly. It should be perfectly empty. Combine your watermelon juice with sodium alginate and blitz. Pour it through a sieve. We're gonna let this chill. Get your blender again and add some calcium chloride. This is the bath we're gonna make the popping boba in. Blitz. And let this chill too. They've chilled, so let's make some boba. All you need is a dropper and a small spoon. Dip your spoon in the calcium, get your watermelon, drop your watermelon mixture in there. They kind of look like giant pimples. Get your empty watermelon and we're going to fill it up. Today we're making watermelon popping boba. Let's take a bite. Get your watermelon and we're going to cut out the top. I need to make a hole that fits my mixer perfectly. It should be perfectly empty. Combine your watermelon juice with sodium alginate and blend. We're going to let this chill. Get your blender again and add some calcium chloride. This is the bath we're going to make the popping boba in. And let this chill too. They've chilled, so let's make some boba. All you need is a dropper.
Let's make some watermelon popping boba. Pop, pop, pop. Ta-ta. Can you make a popping boba out of fruit drink? Let's give it a try. Remember how your math teacher once said, since the coconut milk in the drink contains calcium, we needed to add the sodium citrate to neutralize it. Add this mixture set in the fridge overnight. Now you can officially run your illegal little boba factory. If your popping boba always ends up with little tails or weird shapes, you can try to add a little bit of the fast solution to the spoon. In this way, the popping boba mixture won't stick to the spoon. You just give birth to a perfect popping boba. Now let's make a pink drink. We need a white cran strawberry juice, coconut milk, and freeze-dried strawberries. Top with our popping boba. Now that you have some leftover pink drink, you may start to wonder, can you make a popping boba out of pink drink? Let's give it a try. Remember how your math teacher once said, since the coconut milk in pink drink contains calcium, we needed to add the sodium citrate to neutralize it. Add this mixture set in the fridge overnight. Now you can officially run your illegal little boba factory. If your popping boba always ends up with little tails or weird shapes, you can try to add a little bit of the fast solution to the spoon. This way, the popping boba mixture won't stick to the spoon. You just give birth to a perfect popping boba. Now let's make pink drink. We need a white cran strawberry juice, coconut milk, and
Today we're making watermelon popping boba.
let's make watermelon popping boba.
Get your watermelon and we're going to cut out the top.
Get my watermelon and I'm gonna cut out another top.
I need to make a hole that fits my mixer perfectly.
I use a mixer here. Wait, this is so messy. Now pour it out.
It should be perfectly empty.
It should be perfectly empty.
Combine your watermelon juice with sodium alginate and blitz.
Sodium arginate, combine it and blitz.
We're going to let this chill.
Now pour it to the seed and let it chill.
Get your blender again and add some calcium chloride.
I feel like I'm learning chemistry.
All you need is a dropper and a small spoon.
I only have a dropper.
Your watermelon,
Get my watermelon,
drop your watermelon mixture in there.
just drop it directly.
Kind of look like giant pimples.
They kind of look like bloody thing.
Let's take a bite.
Let's take a bite. Kind of fun. You can try it.
Today we're making watermelon popping boba.
Let's make watermelon popping boba.
Get your watermelon and we're going to cut out the top.
I tried making giant popping boba, but how big can we even go here? So I ended up getting a more jelly consistency using strawberries, but it was fine. But now I was ready to form my giant boba. So I tried piping the usual way, except into a tablespoon. So far I have high hopes. So I tried out a bigger spoon, but these turned out to be a bit long and not really round. So I found the biggest, roundest utensil I owned, and just went all in on that. These bobas are pretty big, but they're not as satisfying to pop. I tried making giant popping boba, but how big can we even go here? So I ended up getting a more jelly consistency using strawberries, but it was fine. But now I was ready to form my giant boba. So I tried piping the usual way, except into a tablespoon. So far I have high hopes. So I tried out a bigger spoon, but these turned out to be a bit long and not really round. So I found the biggest, roundest utensil I owned, and just went all in on that. These bobas are pretty big, but they're not as satisfying to pop. I tried making giant popping boba, but how big can we even go here? So I ended up getting a more jelly consistency using strawberries, but it was fine. But now I was ready to form my giant boba. So I tried piping the usual way, except into a tablespoon. So far I have high hopes. So I tried out a bigger spoon, but these turned out to be a bit long and not really round. So I found the biggest, roundest utensil I owned, and just went all in on that. These bobas are pretty big, but they're not as satisfying to pop. I tried making giant popping boba, but how big...
Det var omseponi. E do céu, tá toda turista. Veja pio, sansa, e uma samari. Sabadile, and Ashra got two. Mm. 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 Hey, that's weird. Okay. To Mercury. Oh, cool. Oh yeah. What do you think? It woke up. But not for long. This is called Mary. Mariana. Asteroid. But not the worst. Yeah! Ooh.